Around 170 years ago, 15-year-old Nongqawuse had a prophecy that all cattle and crops were to be destroyed, and 8 days later the ancestors will rise and push back the British colonizers. As you can imagine, not everyone believed this prophecy. It sounded too far-fetched, I think. Also, this prophecy came at a time when there was a plague. The cows were dying with lung sickness in large numbers. And also at this time, the Xhosa people in the Eastern Cape were under a lot of pressure from the British colonization, which included land dispossessions and lots of wars and economic disruptions. At the same time, their cattle were also dying. They were coming from the Xhosa Wars, also called the Nongqawuse Wars, which they were fighting for decades, pushing these guys back. So you can imagine times were bad. So this prophecy came at a time when people were desperate and more susceptible to a miraculous solution. So the promise of this prophecy was that it will restore the wealth and the health of their cattle and crop. So you can imagine it was very appealing to the majority of the people. You know, in many societies, including our time, when people are facing existential threat, they tend to be more religious or seek spiritual solution to things. So the AmaXhosa saw this prophecy as some sort of a spiritual guidance during these troubled times of war and instability. And between 1856 and 57, hundreds of thousands of cows and crops were destroyed, and the promise of the prophecy did not come true. It resulted to a famine and death of estimated between 30 and 40,000 people in the Eastern Cape. So this event weakened their society and made them more easy for the British to assert control on their territory. It was just bad. In hindsight, Nongqawuse's prophecy is often seen as a tragic episode born in desperation and spiritual beliefs and the immense pressure of colonization.